Selamat siang. Saya Mr Toko Kopi dan siang ini ada dua orang. So, I'm Mr Coffee Shop and this afternoon we're at two people. So, let's wander inside and have a bit of a look. So it's quite nice. What I find is that wherever I go, there's always something slightly different. So you've got there's not too much outside space here, but inside is pretty good. So like I said, we're right in the middle of the day today, so it's a bit quiet. But as usual, terminals or PowerPoints, whatever you want to call them, actually absolutely everywhere. I love this. Just got to be careful with sitting on it, but photographs are fine, everything. You can even buy that if you want. It's a pretty cool old motorbike. Anyway, here we go. Let's wander in and have a bit of... It says pull, but I've got to push. So, here we are just inside, and we've got a central serving area. Nice display cabinet for cakes, and really nice coffee shop, espresso machine, and coffee. Saya suka ini. Terima kasih ya. So this is like it got a really nice central serving area in here, and so if I just turn around, so that's the front door we came in. As you look through everything, this is as you come in, and you've got a really lovely spot here. This is just down one side. Now, the other side, you've got a photo booth, which I find very common in here. Pretty decent central, if you've got a bigger group to sit there. And check these out. I mean, sorry, there's some really nice things to look at around here. Firstly, I love the artwork they got on the walls there. They've gone for a real minimalist sort of style here, and they've done it well. Minimalist is actually a lot harder to do right than what you would think. But they've also got a nice display thing here with some of their merchandise, which is good. And there's upstairs, so let's wander up and we'll have a look at upstairs and see what it's like up there. Ooh, check out these stairs. They're a bit different. And I can see a slightly different sort of atmosphere as we wander up here, but complimentary by the look of it. So, here we go. Now this, you almost got nightclub vibes here. Selamat siang. This is pretty awesome. So, and it's actually a really interesting scent through here too. So, here's one of the sections. And if I stand back here, you can see all the way down there. Now this here, this is something that I find is quite common in a lot of areas, is because everything here is geared up for you to just spend, how can I put it, the entire day here. And you've got people here that they're not socialising, they're here working. So you've got terminals underneath, or PowerPoints, so you plug your devices in and they're just here. So you've got individual stalls for you can work uninterrupted, so I won't disturb any of them. And nice, so you've got the glass, but you don't have the distractions of outside. And you have some really nice just mood music. It's pretty cool. Really enjoying this. Now, the main serving area is downstairs, but I want to show you this. Check this out. This is absolutely incredible. Now they've got, that's you got a nice mixer, sound mixer, a really good good quality turntable there. And I got a friend of mine who, how can I put it? He's into sound way more than what most people should be. He would just go crazy on some of this stuff. But you got vinyl records. So you've got all these vinyl records up here, but that turntable tells me they actually use this. This is not just a display, it's actually a working display. So that's pretty incredible. And you have this really nice setup here. So that's upstairs and downstairs. So now let's just wander back down and we'll have a look at when the food comes out. See you then. Food, we're still waiting on some food to come out, and I got my wife to surprise me, so I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out. But to begin with, and look, I really love the way they have set this place up. It's actually really, really nice. I find the aesthetics very pleasing. From a design perspective, they've done very, very well. So, top notch to them. So, now, my regulars know why I'm so excited about a glass of water. And that's because, yeah, I do that. Now, we have, okay, I'm going to turn this around. Check it out. Dua orang, or two people. Very clever. So, it came on this here. I got a proper espresso cup, done very well, and oh man. So, I know, even before I started, I'm going to be good. It's going to be good. So, I'm really excited. So, let's give this a try. Mr Toko Kopi bicara bagus. No, absolutely incredible. I am really loving this, and they've done this the way it's meant to be done. So I'm really impressed with that. So when I'm at a traditional place, I don't expect something like this. I expect a traditional coffee, and the traditional places here in Pontianak do a really good job. This here is obviously geared up differently, and this, sorry, got to show you the dua orang. This is actually the way it should be, especially for a place like this. So now all we're going to do is wait for the food. So I'll see you when that happens. Looks like today is a European food style day today. Look what my wife ordered for me. So that is absolutely incredible. So it is a pasta with mushrooms. Even before we get started, I'm just really enjoying the presentation. So in all upper class restaurants and places you go, presentation, they value presentation just as important as the rest of the meal. And this presentation was quite nice. So let's see what the meal's like. Now, that's pretty good. And this is something I've come to expect here in Pontianak. Places like this here, when they're serving, like for instance, this is a traditional Italian dish. I'm not too sure what part of Italy it's from, because different parts of Italy have, different regions have their different dishes. But I've been in Italy and I've had this exact same meal, and it's done pretty well here too. So I'm looking at this place here, I'm looking at the coffee, I'm looking at the food, the setup of, I might as well be in Europe. I mean, and this is something that people don't really appreciate, the quality of the food and the coffee shops here in Pontianak, here in Indonesia, are exceptional. They're tier 1 quality. So definitely worthwhile. This city is worthwhile visiting. This store is worthwhile visiting. So I have actually got the link for this place in with the description. So you guys can, if you're in Pontianak, you can come down here. This is really good, and yeah, absolutely loving it. The only reason why you know that you're not in Europe is I step out that door and I know I'm in the tropics. Whereas Northern Italy, you step out, it's a lot colder. But actually in here itself, you wouldn't know. And that's the look they've gone for, and they nailed it perfectly, so that's great. So I guess after everything's said and done, Saya, Mr Toko Kopi, then Sampai Jumpa Lagi, then cheers! Bonus content. We've got my wife also ordered. Sauce and chili, which is good. And once again, check out the presentation of this place. I'm really impressed with that. So let's give this a taste. Well, one thing I've learned years ago is that you cannot make a good burger without it being messy. And guess what? This is messy. So, yeah, definitely worthwhile coming down. And Sampai Jumpa Lagi. Cheers.